Hello and welcome to the third sketchbook tour in my recent flip through series of all my old sketchbooks. They're not that old though, they're like 2 or 3 years old, maybe 4 years old in some cases, but this is one that I opened today because I wanted to draw and realized that it's filled up. I might eventually just draw on the back sides of the pages and stuff too, but at the moment all the like main facing pages are filled up, so I thought, well, why not do another sketchbook tour video? So here we go. Just a guy. If you haven't seen my other sketchbook tour videos, I mostly draw in ink, so that's why there's a lot of kind of like half done stuff, because at a certain point, you know, with some forms or shapes or like ideas, you know, it's with the drawing straight to pen or drawing straight in ink, there's no take backs, so then you kind of get, you know, a little bit paralyzed at times and might not finish certain stuff. But again, that's why they call it a sketchbook, because we're just trying stuff out. I like some stuff happening here though. I like his face. I think it's a decent like hand. I don't mind it. Just a dude. I should have colored his tongue. Makes his tongue look weird that it's not colored with all the other color. Just colored pencils. I think those are like some of those like really cheap like neon colored pencils. Oh, someone bled through apparently. Wait, is that on that? Wait, so if it bled through, that means it was probably with some marker, which I don't recall. I don't recall. I thought it was all ink. Little stairs up to like a little plateau. Just trying stuff out. A lot of my sketchbooks are just filled with me trying to like figure out how to draw things in perspective, just going for it. And so it's a lot of random ideas that just, I go, oh, well, let me try that because that would be fun. Or let me try this because that would be interesting. Or I need to work on this. A bag of fire. Oh, this is cool. I was trying to work on like an energy fence for a story idea. I cannot remember what the story was at this point, but another dude. Stuff. Little rough. The eyes are kind of cool, but I'd call that one crep. Oh, there's some good faces on this page. I like that guy. That guy's meh. Like that guy. Meh. Like that guy. Just trying out shapes. This is all like a Pilot parallel pen. If anyone's familiar with that pen, it's a really weirdly shaped, it's like 2 metal plates put together and the ink comes between them. So you get these super thin lines, or like depending on which one you get, like these crazy thick lines. Oh, this guy's cool. I like this guy. Actually, I haven't seen that trailer for the new Kraven the Hunter movie, which just looks disappointing. Mostly because it's a Kraven movie without Spider-Man. This almost makes me think now of like Russell Crowe from the Kraven movie playing Kraven's dad. Because it's like, it just looks like older Kraven or something. I think this dude looks cool though. This guy looks pretty cool too. Working on shadows. Like doing hair, facial hair. The beard seems, I can't tell if it's the shadow that makes the beard seem like too far to the right there, but the rest of the hair I think works. It's like Wolverine Elvis with the swoop. And that dude Scott Ian's beard from Anthrax. I didn't mean for any of that. It just what's occurring to me now looking at it. Again, more just like trying to draw stuff in perspective. This guy's kind of fun. I almost said it's kind of Tim Burton-y, but it's not really Tim Burton-y. It's like, that's just like a cheap, easy comparison that doesn't really work, though. I don't care for that guy. Fish guy. I don't remember what these were. I think I was just trying to fill the background with like interesting shapes. Or like like a pattern of shapes that I liked. And I do actually like those. I just don't, I can't remember what I was, I can't remember if they were supposed to be like windows or what I was thinking. Pen stuff. The creature and a guy. You'll notice there's a lot of bad faces in these sketchbooks. There's a couple good ones, or a couple ones that I like. Maybe you don't like them, but there's a couple ones that I like, and then there's a lot of bad ones. Again, just, you know, with the drawn straight to ink, just figuring out how to do like a plane, or like, you know, the planes going off into the distance. And just having stuff in the background, a little like satellite tower, like some transmitting something or sucking something out of the air. I don't know. A really bad Dr. Midnight sketch. Like really, really bad. I love Dr. Midnight though, he's a cool DC character. Pilot parallel pens with the ink. I think, because that's what all this looks like, I can tell. This might be some other markers or something. I don't know what that mask was supposed to be. And his lips are just weird. It's like he got stung by a bee after eating like too many Oreos with like honey covering his lips, and then all the Oreo dust just like sticks. Does anyone else have this where you just have like a page in your old sketchbook where you go like, why didn't I do anything else with this page? Why did I just? It's like that's what it called for apparently. Is there anything? No. 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 Eh. Oh, trying to use markers more. Somebody that I met through like sketching each other in person one time, who's like a really good oil painter. She had said that markers seemed like I would be very like in tune with markers given my style. And I'd been trying to use them a little bit, but just was never quite satisfied. And I can't remember if the sketchbook was after that. And I was like, maybe I should give markers another try. Or if this was before that. Yeah, there's not even anything good on that one. Sometimes when the pages get like covered with the marker from the other page, I end up getting like, you know, it's like, oh, the page is ruined. I can't draw on this now. I really like that guy's face. And that one I don't mind. It's just, he's pretty like cartoony and like straightforward, and then he's a little too impressionist. But faces I like. And then I don't know what I was trying with his body. I honestly was probably just like not confident with drawing like more down here at this point with stuff, and so if I had a face that I liked, it was like, well, let me do like shapes and stuff that I like that I'm confident with, so I don't mess it up. Kind of a fun face. Oh, this is a little character that's like, that'll pop up again in the sketchbook later. These little ghost creatures. Kind of bad, but like there's something kind of working about this with the scribbliness. Oh, here's that ghost guy again. For me, kind of trying out that form again. Trying to use markers. With stuff like this, I like using markers, but anything where I'm drawing like a real thing or like a person, I can't quite get it right. Try to give him a little hand. Bird. If you've seen my other sketchbook videos, you know that I have a fondness for drawing birds. They come up a lot. Sometimes with the markers, the bleed through on the other side looks way cooler than the actual drawing. And I thought about trying to do something with that, where I like color it with the markers from the other side of the page so I can get more of this look. Because that doesn't look that good. But that looks kind of cool, especially if you were to ink it. He looks better on the other side, but he still looks pretty cool like this too. Scary squid guy. Little creature. Yeah, I really like drawing these ghost guys. It's like all the lines that I can confidently do. And it's just like a creature like made up of every line that I like doing. With his like Squidward, like like Squid Hulk mutated Squidward or whatever that guy is. Squidward from the back. So again, I think this looks kind of cool with the bleed through. But you know. More of like, this was definitely related to the little ghost creature guys, but I don't remember what the general idea was. I don't love this guy, but I don't hate that guy either. I think there's something kind of working about it, but he's just very, it's like awkwardly put together a little bit. Something with this guy, where it's like this weird beard and that really tiny mouth. If the mouth was more pronounced, I think he'd be better. I've done this before, these like puzzle pieces for like a kind of like pattern or hatching. I actually like that face. It's kind of weird, but I like it. Kind of just a page of nonsense, but it's kind of nice. Like the way this all comes down and it's all like sloping. Everything's just kind of sloping down. Decent. Like, this is one of those things too where it's like, I don't know if I like it or if I don't. I can't really tell. Oh, colored pencil stuff. Or I did like gel pen, like white gel pen, and then went in with colored pencil. Play through. I like that face. That's got some interesting stuff, but it's not done well. I don't like that. That's me not trying anything new and being very bored. with like realizing it while I'm drawing it. That was story idea stuff. Story idea stuff. I can't remember if like with those glasses, if this was like a Cyclops or like a like the mutants from like Dark Knight Returns, or like the Mole Men from like Fantastic Four, because like those glasses are really specific. Actually, it is. I was doing Mole Men because that's Namor. It's a terribly drawn Namor, but I remember that. That's definitely Namor. Because actually, I was drawing Mole Men and Namor the other night too, and this is a sketchbook from like 2 years ago. Yeah, these are all me doing like versions of Namor that I did not like. Oh, that must be the Mole Man, not like one of his minions, because that's the way his hair. I was like, why did I draw him with hair? Namor, Mole Man. Big, super, like, wide nib, what do you call it? Copic marker. I really like using that super broad tip Copic marker for some really wild lines. This is one of those drawings where, given the rest of the sketchbook, it's like, it doesn't even look like it's drawn by the same person. And I don't know what kind of bug was like in my system that day that had me draw this, because I don't draw stuff like this too often with this like really particular like volume in the shape and everything. But I really like this guy. And then he was kind of looked like a turkey to me, so I was trying to give him like a what do you call it, like a gizzard or whatever, like that skin flap that comes down. Because, like, see, there's that broad tip Copic marker. It's just one of those things, like, it's like, I don't know why or, like, where that dude came from. But, yeah, pretty cool. I like that guy. Just shapes and stuff. Like an eye. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying with that page. Broad tip Copic again. It just gets some like really satisfying lines. Like, I really like all these lines. The one that I had kind of pooped out on me, so I gotta get another one. Again with the broad tip Copic, kind of running out of Copic juice. A face that I realized was like not going anywhere, and I abandoned. Came through. Monkey. I kind of like that face. I like that, but I also don't like that one. Other face. Kind of interesting. Kind of Barry Windsor Smithy with the kind of small nose. A very like ambiguous expression. I don't know what this guy is. This little pot belly. It's going like, oh yeah. Little beer belly rat. Bull guy. I don't know what that's supposed to be. If that's like on a stand or something. Shapes. Oh. This one I like a lot. I like those, like these like little like beans for eyes or whatever. And his weird mouth, his like big Mick Jagger mouth. And that hair, it's just something about that just really works for me. I really like that guy. I don't mind that guy. Not the best, but not the worst. Oh, and this is like some kind of like Cyclops, dude. With just like rows and rows of teeth. Pretty hard to tell though. Little mustachio dog. Just super like weird hatching little diamond figure thing. Weird hand. Just trying to do like a fence, like going off in the distance and coming back. Just trying to see if I get that shape right. I'm sure that's what that was too. You know, it's silly. All right, well, that's the third sketchbook tour. Just really trying to force myself to actually do these after I've been meaning to for like probably a year or maybe a couple, you know, enough months that almost pretty much makes up a year. So that's the third one, and I got 2 others to check out at this point if you want to, and if you could subscribe and like and all that stuff, because I'd like to do live streams of doing some drawing and stuff, but I think I have to have so many subscribers before I can. So if you could, that's awesome. If not, whatever. Thanks.